ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hope that you have enjoyed mingle around and expand your network. Understand that a lot of people are asking about what is this Invest. If you want to know what is this Invest, you can go to the YouTube and search for Invest, I-N-V-E-S-K, not T, I-N-V-E-S-K. Then you know what is this Invest for. Actually, it can have a lot of features and even have a lot of research report, not from our house, it's from other broking house. So you can download and see a lot of things, and even you can look at certain news from whatever you are in a watch list actually. Okay, we shall start. Okay, up next we have a global stock market and sector outlook from our guest speaker, Mr. Ooi Kok Hwa. Mr. Ooi is the managing partner of MLR Consultant, mainly deal with the business appraisal, investment and financial training. He is a CFA chartered holder, certified merger and acquisition advisor, as well as licensed investment advisory, regulated by SC. As a licensed investment advisor, Mr. Ooi provides investment advisory service to clients covering investment in ASEAN and US market. Mr. Ooi is also actively involved in providing investment training, CFA examination preparation course, and continue professional education, which we call CPE course. Without further ado, let's put our hand together to welcome Mr. Ooi to share with us on global stock market and sector outlook.
Morning. First of all, thank Kenanga for giving me a chance to share with you. My name is Ooi Kok Hwa. How's your stock performance? Making money from stock market? Not yet. So today I will share with you on the global stock market outlook and sectors. Okay. What do you think about this year's stock market? Good? Very good. Okay. What do you think about this year KLCI level by 31st of December 2017? Anyone? 1009. Oh, that's quite foolish. 1000 crash. Oh, worried. 1000 crash. Anyone? Anyone bearish about the current market? Anyone thinking the predict KLCI will drop to 1005, 1006? Oh, 1006, okay. 1007? Now already 1750, okay. Meaning to say the rest are actually quite bullish, okay. Now if you look at the volume, actually, market, in general market actually getting higher. Now, you attend this course at the right time. Okay. The speaker here, extremely bullish about this year's stock market. Not bullishly. Extremely bullish about this year's stock market. Last year, December, KLCI at 1620 level. I did a betting with one revisor. I said to him, his surname is Tan. I said to him, if stock market cannot go up in 2017 this year, I change my surname to your surname. My say we say Tan. So to that extent, I'm extremely bullish about this year's stock market. Why? Very simple reason. Okay? Very simple. People like me, being a licensed investment advisor, we come here, we don't talk, share with you. This market is actually about 10 to 11 year cycles. Okay? My suggestion to you, if you cannot make money from stock market this year and next year, then put all your money in FD already. Okay? You can go back to me. So, if you look at 1987 crash, market start going up in 1985, then follow private property, then after that, market crash. in 87, 88. Then you have this 1997, 1988 crash. If you look carefully, market start going up in 95, property in 1996. If you remember, 1996, a lot of second bond counters all venture into the property counters or property development, all crash. Then crash in 1997, 1998. How about last 10 years? Market went up, start going up in 2006. After that, property in 2007, then crash in 2008, 09. When will be the next one? If I know, I don't have to be here already. So simple. If I know, a lot of time people say, if you so sure or not? I say, if sure, my company will be in the temple. How do I know? Okay. Market start going up this year, 2017. After that, next year, property will go up very high. Then crash roughly 2019, 2020. Okay. Let me share with you of 1987-88 crash. This is the US market. They start going up in 85. All the way up. As I said to you, I don't just talk, share with you. Then after that, crash in 87, 88. Our next one. 1995, 1997, 1998 crash. Stock market start going up in 1995. After that, all the way up, then crash. Then followed by another one. Okay? You believe, whether have 10-year cycle or you don't believe, up to you. I mentioned to you, market do have 10 to 11-year cycles. Malaysia stock markets start from 2006 all the way up, then crash. Please go back to 2006 January, 1st of January, market start going up after that. All the way up for 2 years. just like this year. When come this year, 1st of January 2017, market all the way up. That's why don't miss it. Okay, market will go up all the way. Okay? Okay? How high? Later on, I will share with you. Okay? So you need to follow all the presentations because I will share with you the market level. Of course, you do have some concern. Okay? I can understand. What are the concerns that you have? Some actually quite bearish. Okay? You still worried? No? The next FOMC meeting. Okay? When the next interest rate high. And inflation in US is getting higher and higher. Malaysia inflation is already 4.5. Oh, got a shock. 4.5% year-to-year changes. Okay? Then you do have worry about high market, stock market valuations. Then yesterday night, Donald Trump got problem, right? Okay. Last year, Kenanga, same seminar, 1, 2, 3, January 23rd. Okay. I'm not. Anyone attended the sessions? I think some years, right? Attended last year, 1, 2, 3, January 23rd. Okay, the market outlook. I say in front of you, I say that the Donald Trump will win elections. Everyone laughed. No one believed. Okay, and last year I conduct, I think easily 50 to 60 seminars. All I say Donald Trump will win. Everyone laughed. Good question. How I know? Very simple reason. Without Obama, will not create Donald Trump. Let me share with you, Donald Trump, in my view, in my opinion, will remember as a great president from the US perspective. I repeat, Donald Trump will be remembered as a great president, US president, from American perspective. Okay? I know you don't like him, I also don't like him, but he will remember as a great president. Because everything that he do now is for US benefit. Okay? The question here, we don't know whether it can last for 4 years or not. Okay? Because everything is from American perspective. So, you need to understand why Donald Trump can win. Because the whole world today is moving towards more nationalism, racist, more conservative. Anywhere in the world, whether it's in Abe in Japan, Tsai Ing-wen in Taiwan, the Philippine president, Brexit happened, and the Donald Trump, all the same. Same like Malaysia elections. If you want to ask me who will win, based on the current trend, BN sure win. BN sure win. Okay, I know this one a lot of pakatan here. So, okay, based on the trend, the global trend. That's why last year, I think August, economists, the editors, economists written one well-written article. He says that Obama time is over. Very good article. He says that that kind of liberal thinking is over. Any election in the world, Sarawak election last year, the two by-elections last year, Selangor and Perak, all the same results. All pointing same results. Meaning to say, as long as you are more conservative, more racist, you're more extreme, you will win really. In anywhere in the world, not only in Malaysia. Okay? So, of course, people worried about Donald Trump, whether he can implement the tax cut, because there's actually no delay on hold on the the Trump healthcare. My view here is actually just delay. Ultimately, you'll pass through. Okay, ultimately you'll pass through. Same as the tax cut, I think will implement. Okay, my view here is actually, he says he wants US GDP to have 4% growth. It's quite high. I think he may not able to achieve 4%, but 3% is possible. So the global economy will continue to go higher. Okay? So as a result, world economy will continue to go higher. Okay? If you look at the valuation right now, is it very expensive? Warren Buffett say, not very expensive, because from Warren Buffett perspective, the US bought 19 times, okay? China 18 times, Malaysia suddenly appear to be not very expensive. And these are all trailing PE, historical PE. If you build in forward PE, maybe lower, 17 times. So not very expensive. Expensive, you are referring to the PE of maybe 25 times, 30 times. Okay? And if you look at the world GDP round, we are not in recession. GDP continue to grow higher. Okay? And one important thing here is actually, if you're not too sure, you're not following, IMF report, IMF January report, January. The world GDP for whole world, this year 3.4, next year 3.6. Please take note, this year 3.4 is higher than last year and the year before. So if you study economics, you understand. This is called aggregate demand. The world GDP will continue to go higher. Okay, the demand will grow higher. That means you're talking about, you look at the US will continue to grow higher, and these numbers still lower than the Donald Trump that he want the US to have 4%. Some of you criticize our government, okay, says, are you this, that, this. But if you look at Malaysia GDP, it's in line with the ASEAN. ASEAN growing 4.9, 5.2. Bank Negara report recently says, just released these 2 days, 4.8, 4.3 to 4.8. My view here is this year GDP may touch 5%. Okay, so in line with the ASEAN. And you look at China, not in recession, just slower growth. The one that can command quite high growth is actually like India. Okay. Just now some of you asked me, Mr. Ooi, why you think 2019, 2020, we're going to have recession? Very simple. Please look at Brazil GDP now. They have 2015 recession, 2016 recession. Why? Because they organized Olympic. I don't laugh. I'm sharing with you all facts. Any country organized Olympic will have economic recession. The next one will be Japan, Tokyo. Okay? In 2020, meaning to say, likelihood 2019, 2020, Japan going to have recession. Japan right now is actually the third largest economy in the world. Okay? 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 Don't worry. Enjoy the rally first. Okay? Why you worry? I said to you, we come here to make money. This type of market, as I said to you, every 10 years only happen for 2 years. Does not share with you the 10-year cycles, right? Every 10 years only happen for 2 years. You miss that, you have to wait for another 8 years. This type of market cannot make money. When you can make money? Just share with you some trader in the market now. Trader in the market, not even 30 years old. Monthly gain for HFT, the provider trading, is 1 million per month. Ooh. Don't ask me, I also don't know. Young trader, 1 million per month net gain. If you cannot make from this market, when are you going to make from this market? Wait until market crash. Okay? So, key here is enjoy the rally now. In Hokkien say, hiong hiong hai ki. In Malay, han tam quat quat. Okay? Serious. Why like that? Why like that? Very simple. We are in global inflationary environment. Why? Can you see oil prices will continue to grow higher? Last year, when I say last year's seminar on January 23rd, I say to you the oil prices, the worst is over. At that time, the oil prices is 26. 26. I said to you, on that day, overnight 26 days, I said to you, the worst may be over for oil. Everyone laughed. No one believed what I said. No one believed. I said to you, I said CPO will touch 3,000 last year. No one believed. Even the CPO, the forum all says, all lower than 3,000. I say 3,000. See? I say. Okay? People like me, I've been looking at the market. My blood circulation is in line with the market. Don't ask me why. I just know how to predict. Even I go for holiday, if market come down, I feel it already. Okay, I really have that kind of sixth sense. Okay, so people like me last year, hantam quat on oil because I bought at this level. I trade ETF, US ETF. Okay, and this year oil prices will go even higher, 60, 70. That means your petrol price per liter will go up roughly 3 something to $4. Some of you worry already. People like us, that's why I mentioned to my wife, I said, oh, how? I say, people like us, we never believe in cut expenses. Okay? Higher inflation. No, we spend even more. Because people say, oh, you tough, time is tough, don't cut expenses, oil prices are very high. I say, cut your head. No way, we will spend even more. Because you're going to get from stock market. Stock market will go even higher. If the oil prices dare to go up to per liter, go up $3-4, our stock market will go up even higher. Okay? If you're not aware, please look at this chart. US inflation right now is already 2.7%. What is actually the flat rate? The flat rate right now is only 1%. Yellen said the flat rate will go up to 3% by 2019. 1 year, how many FOMC meetings? About 7, 8. Each time increase 0.25. So meaning to say, 1 year, 1%. 1 year, 1%, that means 2 FOMC meeting, 1 interest rate hike. 2 FOMC meeting, 1 interest rate hike. Bank of America yesterday says, oh, we may not want to increase interest rates. My view here is, we'll increase interest rates. Okay? Okay. My view, Mr. Ooi said, will increase. Once the surrounding countries increase interest rate, we will follow. The reason why is because, very simple, the interest rate spread between Malaysia and US is narrowing right now. I'll share with you right now. You look at the US inflation. You see, when you need to worry, when the Fed rate go up to 6%, that one you need to be very worried. From now, the Fed rate go up to 3%. Each time the interest rate hike, the stock market will go up. The Dow Jones will go up. It will go beyond 20,000, 25,000, 30,000, 35,000, may touch 40,000. I don't know. Don't ask me. Okay? Okay? It will go very high. Because banking stock will make money. You look at the banking stock, all rally. Bank of America, Citigroup, all continue to go high. Not only in US. See, Europe, you know where. Share with you. People like me come here, don't talk, don't guess. Show you number. You're not aware. Show to you. It means what? It means that the global markets, the equity will go higher. Interest rate will go higher. Inflation higher, interest rate higher. Stock market will go higher. When is actually the time that you need to worry? When the US inflation go beyond 3%. When interest rate go beyond 3%. China, January numbers not good. Okay? To me, China, this number is actually not reliable. Because China, during Chinese New Year, nobody working. It's actually 1 month. So sometimes it's actually seasonal. So you need to look at, it's actually 1 whole year. But the trend is actually continue to go higher. Look at Japan. Okay. I share with you not only US, Europe, China, Japan, Malaysia. See? My view, my personal view. Last year, Bank of America cut interest rates is a mistake. You think this low inflation rates, that's why cut interest rate. This scenario also appeared in Japan. Any country increase in GST will have high inflation earlier. After that followed by 1 year with low inflation rates. Don't think that's actually low inflation. It's because you have high inflation in early year. Okay? Okay. People like me talk with facts. Okay? You can get this same scenario from Japan. Okay? You can always look at Japan. They increase the GST from 5 to 8%. Also have the same scenario. High inflation, then followed by very low. So don't think it's actually low inflation. No. Okay? It's just because they have high inflation earlier. That's why you see the inflation jump. That's why Bank of Negara says this year 3 to 4%. That's one important. Meaning to say, likelihood the inflation interest rate may go up. Not now, maybe not next quarter, not third quarter, maybe fourth quarter or next year. Once the surrounding country, the interest rate continue to go higher, the Fed increase a few times, then we may increase interest rates. Because our normal interest rate level is actually 3.5. Okay? So now it's only 3%. Okay? Look at the US bond. Your US bond already crashed. Okay? If you don't know what actually it means, from 1.4 to 2.4, this is 10 years bond. Duration is 7. 1% up in interest rates. Meaning to say, whoever hold this bond will suffer 7% loss in bond price. If you hold 20 years bond, 1% up, the duration is 13. If you hold 30 years bond, the duration is 20. Countries like Japan and China, they're holding US Treasury bond, they're holding 1 trillion. Assuming all of them are all 30 years bond, 1% up, it means 200 million loss in 6 months' time. That's why fund manager, institutional fund, moving money up from the bond market to equity market. That's why you see the stock market, you think the Dow Jones will crash. Not going to come down. Go down a bit, then go up again. Go down a bit, go down, go up again. And each time go up higher and higher. Why? Bond money sweep up from bond to equity. Okay? How to hedge against your inflation now? Or Malaysia's 4.5%. How to hedge? Buy what? Buy stocks. Or buy commodity. These two asset classes. Don't buy bond. Okay? This is actually the basic in investing. Buy stocks to hedge against your inflation. Okay? Or commodity. Malaysia also the same. Bond yield. From 3.6 went up to at one time 4.4. This scenario also happened in all the bonds in the world. Okay, basically the higher yield means the bond prices already drop a lot. Okay, gold prices recently, went up a bit. Okay, to me, gold prices they go in line with the treasuries. Each time the US treasuries, the bond yield, the bond price up, gold prices will go up. Bond price up means the yield come down. Okay? Like just now the yield go up, that means the bond prices down. Meaning to say, gold will follow the same. Okay? And my view for gold will go below in the next 1 or 2 years, will go below 1,000. Okay? Because all commodities have a positive correlation with inflation, except gold. Okay? I'm sharing with you facts. You're not aware, I share with you facts. US is called economy. Okay? I said to you, Donald Trump will be remembered as a great president. Okay? US will continue to grow strong. IMF forecast 2%. Donald Trump wants to have a 4% growth. Okay? So US economy will continue to grow higher. The market will continue to grow higher, and the US, I think he will cut tax. All this corporate will bring back a lot of cash back to US. US economy will continue to grow strong. Okay, you can see from the non-farm payrolls, 235,000 jobs created within a month. 297,000 jobs created within a month. As a result, you can see the unemployment rates continue to grow lower. You don't do sure why it's actually 4.7% unemployment rate. Then I share with you for the past 60, 70 years old, 60, 70 years, our US unemployment rate. 5% considered as already fully employed already. Okay? Below 5, means that US economy really grow. Okay? Housing prices go higher. Okay? Industrial productions previously is actually negative year-to-year growth, now turn positive. Okay? PMI numbers more than 50 means that manufacturing is expanding. You see, I share with you all facts. Okay? US consumer confidence grew higher. Okay? Why I know Donald Trump will win? I sit down, I mentioned to my wife, say, you listen to the debate. Okay, I said. Then my wife was the first debate. My wife says, why you say Donald Trump will win? I say, Hillary Clinton say what? He says, freedom, democracy. Donald Trump say what? Create job, cut tax. Friend, in US, middle class have been suffering. Hillary Clinton talk about freedom, democracy. If I nothing to eat already, you talk to me in freedom. A lot of women in US look at the son suffering, look at the husband suffering, no job. Even though don't like Donald Trump, still vote Donald Trump. Because if you listen to his debate, you know what he's talking about. He say what? Create job, cut tax, create job, cut tax. Simple. Hillary Clinton talk the whole thing, don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, all empty. Freedom now, this are you. Globalization now. You know what? What is globalization? I also don't know what is globalization. Because to these people, there's nothing to eat already. The factory is moving out. Husband no job, son no job. You talk about, they cannot understand. Okay? All the countries in the world, all like that. All decided by the rural area. You see Brexit happen? Also rural area. US also the same. The rural area, they don't understand. That's why Donald Trump says, whatever he said, they understand. Okay? That's why I said to you, you see, the consumer confidence, all-time high. More than 90 means very good, no? If you listen to CNBC and Bloomberg, you don't know why it's actually 90. Can you see? Higher. People like me, don't guess. Share with you. Look at the retail sales number. Year-to-year changes, the retail sales is 5.7%. 5.7%. Why 5.7%? Very simple. US GDP is how much? 2.5%. That's not inflation how much? About 2.7. About 2.7. 2.7 at 2.5. Roughly about 5%. Yeah. The GDP that you see is the real GDP. That means minus out inflation. The nominal number, that means at inflation, is growing at 5.7. And the US is actually number one economy in the world, growing at 5.7, coming to 6%. Very high. Very, very high. And please take note, Donald Trump wants to have a weaker US dollars. He won. Meaning to say, ultimately, ringgit will be at this level. Yen will be at this level. Renminbi also at this level. We're not going to depreciate further. In fact, US dollar may depreciate. Okay? And the problem now is actually every interest rate higher, the US dollar is getting stronger. Okay? You look at the Europe. Europe size today, in terms of GDP, nominal is 15 trillion. US is about 17 trillion. Okay? Because earlier on it's 18 trillion because the UK is 3 trillion. You see, Europe coming to 2% growth. Can you see the industrial productions getting higher? Okay? Share with you. When you look at these economic indicators, I share with you one method. This is called ROCED, rate of change economic economic tracking methods. Meaning to say, we don't look at the numbers when it turn positive. When it become less negative, that is the buying signal. Okay? you can actually apply this technical analysis on the economic indicators. It's trend higher. The euro versus US dollars, I don't think will go below 1 already. Okay? In fact, the US dollar will depreciate. Okay? That's why I say roughly about this level. People worry about the France elections, Germany election, whether the Black Swan event and something like Brexit will happen or not. I say it will not. You must understand, UK mentality is like something like, I'm from Penang. I'm from Penang. You ask Penang, I'm staying in Penang Island. You ask Penang Island people to go to Butterworth. Oh, very far. Oh, no. To Penang Island people, Penang is Penang Island only. So last time, they drive to ferry. They say, where you now? I can see Penang already. Because to them, Penang is Penang Island only. Butterworth is not counted. Okay? Same thing, UK also. In Mandarin called Dao Ming Xing Tai. Meaning to say, to them, they don't feel they are part of the EU. They don't feel they are part of it. Okay, that's why it can happen. But today, you ask me, Germany or France, we're going to have elections soon. Will it happen or not? You see, the Netherlands, not successful, right? People start to worry Germany or the France, I say also not successful. Okay, the reason why is actually the main trading partner for Germany, France is among the EU members. Malaysia, even the ASEAN countries, they are all the same. Our main trading partners are US, Japan, China. We trade among our ASEAN members very low only. Whereas Germany, they trade among their EU members very high. So, to get that is a disadvantage to them. Okay? So, as a result, they will stay. Okay? Because the economy already well integrated already. Okay? So I don't think you have a black swan event from the Germany elections or the France elections. You can see the Europe stock market getting higher. See, these are all leading indicators. Continue to grow higher. Okay? You should invest during this period, not these periods. Already up almost 100%, you know. And will go higher. Bond yield also the same, become less negative already. Because inflation is coming in. Okay? The interest rate will remain low. Okay? Look at China economy. People say, what do you think about China Shanghai index? I say Shanghai index. Short term wise will go 4,000-5,000. After that, maybe 1 or 2 years later, will go higher than 5,005. Wow. Yeah. China will continue to grow higher. Okay? You ask me the next crash, I think come from China. Okay? Come from China. Main reason, China property price all-time high now. Not yet, you go one more round up. Until really high. Okay? And if you go to China, the Chinese, okay, they have not seen market crash. You don't know what is market crash. They don't know what is recession. Or any Europe, US, Malaysia, you have seen all this market crash, you know what is a recession. But Chinese, they don't know. Okay, they don't know. Okay? So, they are every month end, account is actually 0. They spend all money, no saving. Will crash. The crash likelihood from China. Meaning to say, the China will go all the way up, another out to here. Go beyond 5,000. Okay? Okay? Nothing much you can do. To me, in this world, every country in this world will go through Great Depression. Something like US Great Depression in 1929. Malaysia Great Depression in 1997, 1998. It's called Great Depression. Korea also during that same time. Oh, no yet. You have not seen this one when they go up to 10,000. If you look at China stocks right now, a lot of China stock, banking stock now, very cheap. Okay, not expensive. The PE very low. 6-7 times. Dividend yield, 6-7% yield, 7-8% yield. Price to books 0.6. Very low. We'll go one more round up and crash. Kidding is, don't think of crash now. Enjoy the rally first. Okay, my job today is mentioned to you. Enjoy the rally first. Okay, can? Then you just come back. If let's say no, like invite me during market crash, I'll share. Okay? People like me never worry about market crash. Okay? Why? People like me scared the market. Scared, you not scared only. You scared, I'm more happy. Okay? Because when the market crash, market come down faster than market going up. People like us, we will short futures. Ini kali lah, hantam lagi kuat. Okay? Short futures. Because market come down faster than go up. Okay? Can? We make money both ways. Up also make money, down also make money. Okay? Can? Okay. I said to you, my blood circulation move together with the market. Okay? What we worry is actually market no movement only. Okay? Then we die. No circulation. I mentioned to you just now, Donald Trump want to have a weaker US dollars. I think RMB, I don't think will go up very high. Okay? People worry about, just like recently, one very famous investment advisor in Malaysia, he changed his view from very bearish. Last year he said market will come down to 800 level, 1001 level. Okay? Not like us now, we hunt down the market at very low level. Okay? Or anytime the country need our help, we will go in to rescue the country. We went in at 1005 level. Okay? People like us, anytime, the country need our help, we will go in and rescue the country. People say, it's a time to sell. It's not, no lah. No yet. We will sell when whole market, everyone's so crazy about stock. No stock already. Oh, okay, no stock already. Then we will sell ours to you lah. At that time, 2001 already. Okay. Then if you look at elliott wave, the final wave will be at 2001. Who recently changed his view. He says that KLCI market will go up to 2004. Even bullish. Very, very bullish. Okay. And he says why he turned bullish, because inside the circular, he said, oh, because the US accept one China policy. That is actually the reason he gave. To me, China like Donald Trump. Okay? You know why? Very simple. They scared they don't want to do deals only. Who is Donald Trump? He is the CEO of Trump International previously. Now he is the CEO of US. Anything that he do, only P&L statement. And his background is what? Businessman. Businessman understand very well is what? Win-win situation. Some I give to you, some I take, some I take. Win-win situation. China like him. Why? I scared you don't do deals only. You want to have, you say I manipulate, right? You want to have the stronger yen, right? No problem. I give some, you give me some. Win-win situation. Not like Obama. Why? Obama talk about, he's actually belong to the ideologies. He actually stand firm on the principle. He's from the legal background. So, very hard to deal with Obama. But Donald Trump, easy. Because this guy is P&L statement. You give him some, then he will give you some. See? You want to deal with businessman, very simple. And Donald Trump, the whole team are all ex-CEO. All businessmen. Means what? All do deals. China like it. I'm scared you don't do deals only. Okay? You You see, our Prime Minister also do deals with China, right? Okay, you see, you're so happy. Okay, yeah. Okay, can? That's why Jack Ma so happy, we didn't know 20 minutes already settled about digital city all this hub here. Which is actually correct. The Jack Ma, his decision is correct. Why? If you look at the ASEAN regions, look at the map, the ASEAN region, where is actually the center? Malaysia is the center. LCCT is actually the center. The transport hub in the whole. Don't look down on the whole ASEAN. No? Population-wise, 600 over million. No? It's a big market. No? And from here, we're going to support the Australia and New Zealand market. No? Okay? So it's actually it's correct decision to set up a hub here. See? Okay? China continue to grow. They're not in recession. 6.8%. Industrial production growing at 6%. Okay? Manufacturing, more than 50 means expanding. They're not in recession, expanding. I said to you, don't look at the January numbers. China in January, during 1 month, 15 days, and after 15 days, Chinese New Year, not working. Trend is because of weaker renminbi, the surplus continue to go higher. The interest rates maintain this level. Look at the consumer confidence, grow higher. You see, I share with you all facts. Okay? China under Xi Jinping will continue to grow higher, stronger. Okay? Okay? Of course, some tensions, those Charles dynasties, all this tension, North Korea, all this possible. I said to you, if you're going to visit US, and I can mention to you, outcome will be positive. Okay? I said to you, China like to do deals, especially dealing with businessmen. Okay? Obama a bit difficult because he actually worked on principles. Okay? From legal background, principles. Very hard to deal with this type of people. Donald Trump, the principle can change. Deals what? Deals. Okay? Okay? Look at China. Retail sales, 10% growth. That's why China economy is supported by consumer spending. Will continue to grow higher. Okay? China. That's why you look at number 1 economy in the world, US continue to grow higher. China GDP 10 trillion. Europe 15 trillion, continue to grow higher. China 10 trillion, US is actually 17 trillion. They are all continue to grow higher. Okay? How about Japan? Okay? Also continue to grow higher. Japanese yen, my view, because of the weak US dollar, Japanese yen will continue to strengthen. Okay? Don't need to go to Japan for holiday really. Expensive really. Okay? You want to go? Last 2 years. That's the best time. Not now. The Japanese yen will continue to strengthen. Okay? You see the Japan stock market? 20,000s. Continue to trade higher. You will continue to grow higher. Dow Jones will continue to grow higher. Shanghai market will continue to grow higher. Japan will continue to grow higher. The whole world stock market will continue to grow higher, including Malaysia. That's why you need to invest now. Okay? When you want to invest? Now. Malay call sekarang. Okay? Okay? Now. You see, Japan, they're not in recession, continue to grow higher. You see, I share with you all facts. Okay? I don't talk, don't guess, share with you all facts. Industrial production, year-to-year growth is 3%, very high, you know. Where the GDP is only 1%. Okay? Look at consumer confidence. They like Abe. Japan, they like Abe. Okay? So Japan will continue to be stronger. See? Okay? How about Dow Jones? Now talk about outlook. Let's talk about index now. I think the Dow will stay above 90,000. You look at recently, these 2 days, because the healthcare, Trump healthcare, the VIX index, market volatility, suddenly touched the 260-day. So, short-term wise, we do have some volatility, some fear in the market. That's why you see the Dow Jones actually break the 30 days. But my view here is actually Dow Jones will continue to stay above the red line more than 60 days moving average and continue to trend higher to the maybe 21,000 up to 25, 23, 25, 30,000 or higher. Okay, unlikely to come down. Please take note. Stock market, when it go up, it takes a long time to go up. A lot of times, investors say that miss the opportunity. Say, Mr. Wing, where is it? You are missed the opportunity to buy a cheaper price. Where is the time to buy? I said, buy now. When is it? Now. They say, how about Malaysia market? When is the right time to buy? Now, lor. Which stocks? Now lah, any stocks lah. You buy any stocks to make money. I said, that's why I said to people, the market will go higher. My prediction is go about 2001. From 2007 to 2001, about 400 points. 400 points divided by 2007, about 30%, right? Let's close one eye, 30% gain. Not too sure, we should take no stone and throw. 30%. 2 years. Okay? That's why I mentioned to a lot of, recently I conduct those CB courses, some reminders and dealers, I said, Mr. Wee, I'll register as an Uber car driver and Grab car driver. Ayo, I say, janganlah mengekseskan, mensesuaikan. Ayo, memalukan. Ayo, I say, this stock market, close one eye also can make money. You want to drive Uber car, Grab car for what? People making 1 million trading gig per month, 1,000 over per month for what? Ayo, okay? So easy to make from the stock market now. I said to you, I repeat one more time. You miss it, these 2 years, you have to wait for 8 years. When market is there, the market timing is there for you to make money, make it. You miss it, you have to wait for 8 years. Make now. Worry about market crash later. Ayo, keep on worrying market crash for what? Okay? I mentioned to you, your speaker here is extremely bullish. Not bullish, extremely bullish. We went in at 1,005 level. When you're all selling, you're buying. Okay? Understand? I share with you all facts. Key thing here is actually inflation will continue to grow higher. Okay? I said to you, will go higher. Okay? You look at the multi-dry index. Anything that I share with you from all the economy indicators is all negative? None. None, not even one. You see, you don't know what is multi-dry index. It's the global shipping. It's the very leading indicators of the world economy. More than 1,000. Expanding. Oh. So will you see this? You can get any. We stock to buy already, no? Shipping stocks, go higher. From the low of 300, no, could it grow higher? 1,000 already, 1,000 plus already, no. You know where? Grow higher. That's why you see MISC, the share price couldn't grow higher. All with reason. Okay? You don't know what is the copper price. Okay? Look at the copper price. Oh, suddenly copper price went higher. So Mr. Wee, why you show this copper price? This is actually among so many metals, the most leading indicators already. When you see copper price move, that means the global industrial production will go higher. And it's already turned around. You look at the 5 years, it's already yielded up. Some of you learn technical chart. Use technical chart knowledge in the economy indicators on some of the commodity prices. Already yielded. Meaning to say, the global Industrial production, you see the sum I shared with you, industrial production, the world manufacturing is expanding now. How can it be negative? Okay? Okay? There's no reason to be negative. We'll continue to grow higher. I share with you, valuation is also not expensive. Okay? Okay? Malaysia economy, okay. Under our Prime Minister, no? Manage well economy. Okay? Yeah. See? This one laughing one or Pakatan one. Okay, can. So 4.5, okay. Okay. Industrial production growing, okay. Certain periods actually 6.2 because we have actually a lot of festive periods, okay. But overall it's actually expanding 4-5%. Trade balance also growing, okay. On average, sometimes surge up to 10,000, okay. It's expanding. That means we actually export more than import. And Malaysia manufacturing is 75% of manufacturing is export based. About 75%. So weaker ringgit is good for Malaysia. Okay? I know you actually know your children sent overseas. I can understand suffering. Okay? But people like me, I graduate from local U, UKM, University Kurang Maju. Okay? Okay, it's okay. I'm not. Yeah. UKM. University Kurang Maju is okay. Okay. I'm the fourth batch of the actual science, the fourth batch of UKM. Okay? 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 Look at Malaysia interest rate. Our normal level, as I mentioned to you, is 3.5%. 3.5%. My view here is cutting this interest rate because of low inflation is a mistake. That's why it caused outflow of funds. Okay? Because you need to maintain certain interest rate gap with US. Okay? That's why when US continue to increase the Fed rates from 1%, 2%, 3%, our interest rate also need to move. Otherwise, the outflow of funds will be even more. Understand? Of course, Bank of says, other measure not having to increase interest rate. Ultimately, he also need to increase interest rate. Okay? Your bank governor here also say the same thing. Okay? Why? Your surrounding country will increase interest rates. Not only you only. You don't want to increase interest rate to cause outflow of funds. Because you need to maintain interest rate gap. People bond rating is actually double A plus. We are A minus. Okay? If you don't increase interest rate, people sell down our bond. Okay? As simple as that. Okay? Not something like you like it or not like it. Okay? And 50% our holders are foreigners. No? Okay? Or whatever I say, all from Bank annual report. Please look at the numbers. People worry about ringgit. I say, worry what? I say the worst at any time over the past few years, I say the worst is 4.5. Why? Simple reason what? People worry about ringgit. I say you need to believe in Malaysia. Anyone says Malaysia will go bankrupt, all nonsense. Need to attend my course. See, in 1998, the worst case of ringgit is only 4.5. Same thing. At that time, this country is negative GDP growth 8%. Now we are positive growth. How can ringgit go beyond 4.5? And furthermore, our GDP is actually continue to grow higher. Okay, higher than US. So overall, it's okay. Sometimes we may cross over 4.5 because the main reason is because if renminbi go down, we may go down because people see renminbi and ringgit same. Renminbi go down, we also go down. Positive correlation. If renminbi stay at this level, I don't think ringgit will go below 4.5. Which I think, if you look at the technical chart here, which likelihood that I think renminbi will not depreciate further already. Simple reason, as I mentioned to you, Donald Trump keep on saying the China manipulate the currency to have a weaker renminbi. That's why this trip to the 7th of April, Xi Jinping going to US. First time, the US president the China leaders, within 3 months actually visit US. So I said to you, this guy is a businessman, so he's going to do deals. That's why likelihood, I don't think renminbi will go down. As a result, I don't think ringgit will come down, will go beyond 4.5. I don't think so. You're not aware, please take note of this. You don't know what is M1. M1 is actually an indicator, very important indicator. You turn already. This is actually your current account balance. Stock market getting higher, the M1 will go higher. Bull market, M1 a lot of time, year to year changes actually more than 10%. So now it's actually, you see, trending higher already. Each time when you see M1 go higher, go beyond 10, 6, 10, or market peak maybe 20, that means market turn bullish already. People sell shares, take the check, banking the check, the current account movement getting higher, so you see M1 number will show higher. You see an M1 transaction, the numbers getting higher, means that the check transaction higher, okay? The current account transaction. You look at the GDP, I said to you, 4.8. I think this year Malaysia will grow at 5%. Okay? Will grow at 5%. Looks okay. Everything looks okay. Okay? Export continue to grow higher. And this year, you must understand, the growth comes from the construction. Recently, newspaper says construction stocks are moving this year. I say, yes. HSR, high-speed railway, altogether 60 billion for 10 years, that means per year is about 5-6 billion. East Coast Railway, the whole project about 50-60 billion for 10 years, that means each year about 5-6 billion. You add up these two together, already 10 billion in construction. Okay, that's why construction sectors, property sectors will grow. Okay. The debt levels is actually trending down. Okay, the deficit is actually -3. Last time, if I say these numbers cross beyond -5, our bond will be downgraded. Okay, but it's actually the trend is getting lower already. Okay, don't have to worry. This is actually based on the recent numbers. This one important. Don't miss it. The most important is this one. It means you must pay attention. Malaysia stock market outlook. The most important. Last elections. If you look at here, market from 1003 went up to 1006 before elections. Up 300 points before elections. After post-election, market go up another 300 points to 1890 here. Another 300 points. Okay, altogether 600 points. Okay, can? Okay. So my view here is market already 1750 here. This level is 1005 level. Market already up 250 points already from 1005 levels. If you use total here is 600 points. 600 plus 1005 in 2001. Here. Tanting Wu is here. That one I don't know. I will for sure sell to him. Because people like us, the country need our help. I mentioned to you. Here, 2005. We sleep one, no? Whole body sleep one. Okay. Han tan quat quat. Why we dare to buy a lot all at 1005 level? Very simple reason. If you understand technical analysis, you understand. You know, there's one principle called percentage of retracement. We have a percentage gain. How many points here? 600 points here. 1005 is how many percent of the retracement? Is 2/3 retracement. Is already dropped 400 points from 1009. 400 points. In the normal economic growth, if 400 points I mean, it's full third of retracement is considered very bearish already. That's why we went in at 1,005 level. A lot of stock at very cheap level. That's why market like this, we make a lot. Really make a lot. I'm a license holder, that's why I cannot trade. But I buy and keep. Okay? People ask me, will sell or not? Sell your head, sell. Here, we sell here. Our principle very simple. If you have nothing to, no stock in the market to buy already, we'll sell ours to you. Now you have stock to buy, right? Okay? Understand? Be a smart investor. Okay? Buy. Valuation not expensive yet. Don't wait too late. Okay? When the market is actually all-time high. Okay? I said to you, once the bank gonna increase interest rates, 0.25 up, market will go up by 20, 30 point up. Because our market, banking stock make money by high interest rates. Okay, and our KLCI, we have 7 banking stock over there. In terms of market cap, it's accounted for 40%. So, 0.25 up, the stock market index may go up by roughly about 20, 30 points. Okay, we are stepping 7 banking stocks over there. KLCI, you see, higher. Okay, and based on the latest one, okay, 1,005 levels will continue to go up 1,009. Okay, people ask me when will be the election, because over here is shared with you 300 points before I say I'm not too sure, but I say election unlikely this year. Unlikely. I say what? Why? Why again? Okay. His problem is now. His problem now is how to convince his own supporter to come out and vote. He's not worried, no? Because Pakistan is really very weak. Who is actually the Pakistan leader right now? Mahathir, right? How can be the Mahathir become a Pakistan leader, right? Well, debate with the Nasri, right? Means very weak, really very weak. Okay? So as a result, okay, really very weak. Malaysia, like all other ASEAN countries, all the same, is decided by the rural area. As long as rural area, they are happy, nothing much you can do. Brexit also happened. Donald Trump also, all the same. It's the rural area decide, not you decide. Rural area, meaning to say, if you drive from Terengganu, Kelantan, Pahang, Johor, you drive from Kuching all the way to KK, along the way some no street light, that is rural area. You think they know what is 1MDB? They thought it's BRIM, no? Okay? You think they read Wall Street Journal? Do you know a lot of them, these people have not seen a receipt with the GST yet? Because all these shops over there, the sales below 500K, right? No GST, that's why I brought my wife to this thing. I say, wow, so cheap only. Yeah, I said, no GST. Because the sales is below 500K. No toll, no LRT. They got subsidized cooking oil, rice every month. You think they feel like what you feel? They don't feel. Okay? Can? Okay, now, be positive. We make money from stock market. Okay, can? Can? Okay, can? Make money from stock market. Okay, can? Meaning to say, likelihood, my view here is actually next year. Because you wait for this year October, more good, no feel good effect. Any feel good effect? No, right? They have to, this year, budget to give more goodies or more BRIM. Okay? Key thing is solve is actually the affordable homes. I expect banks to come out rulings to encourage to release loans. Okay? Because the rejection rate very high now. Okay? Sector outlook. Okay? Basically, you ask me, all up. All up. Okay? How to be negative? I also don't know how to be negative. higher interest rates, higher inflation, higher oil prices. Higher oil prices, higher inflation. Why? Because inflation CPI component, consumer price index, 30-40% come from oil. So oil higher, that's why throughout the whole world, all the inflation is getting higher. So inflation higher, high interest rates, banking stock will rally. Okay? Banking stock rally. Okay, now, last few weeks only, one reminder asked me, CIMB can buy or not? I said, last few weeks, not now, last week. At that time, CIMB selling at 522. I said to her, your speaker here, do things all like that. 522, right? Friday closing 522, right? Monday you buy 522. If 1 year later you cannot make money, sell back to me 522. I buy back from you at 522. This is your speaker here. I talk in this manner. I say to you, because NTA of CIMB is very high, coming to $5. So to me, no problem to buy back from you 1 year later at 522. You look at CIMB right now, we'll go high. Already 570 already. Okay? A lot of banking stocks will move higher. Okay? Just like when people ask me about Maybank, I say, I'm asking people buy Maybank at 7 something. I say the yield is coming to 6%. Aiyo. That's why my insurance agent want to sell product to me. He says, I know you're an important person, your son very important to you. Then he say must buy insurance for your children. They say how much return? He says 6%. I said, if 6% return from buying insurance product, I said I close one eye also can get 6%. People like me, anytime like that, 6% already. Close one eye, 6% already. Okay? Okay? That's why I mentioned to you, so easy to make money now. And the value is still there, not expensive yet. Okay? Construction, I said to you just now, high speed railway, okay, HSR, all this together already per year is 10 to 12 billion. Okay? Construction stocks, no doubt. China will bring all the people, material, whatever. But I believe sub on the main corner, sub. The real one doing is actually our local. Because our contractor a lot of times is actually subcontractor, and sub. So by the time the sub, I think it's our local people. Okay. So and to pass through all the town, Seremban, Batu Pahat, Melaka, all this, I think the property price will go up very high. Okay. I'm not too sure about bankings. Please take note, Malaysia banks, very safe. Okay? That's why you ask me to have another financial crisis in Malaysia. Global also the same. Because of Basel III requirements, all banks actually very safe now. Okay, well capitalized. The chances actually to stand all these black swan event, no issue at all. Okay? You look at our non-performing loans, not very high, 1.2%. Okay? Okay? Well managed. Banks like the Maybank, the CAR ratios, the capital adequacy ratios, total 19%, very high. Okay, very safe. Okay. Loans continue to grow, some recovery in business loans. Okay, some recovery. Household trending down. I expect, I said to you, this coming budget or the bank grant later on. You see the last 2 weeks, Singapore, the MAS recent loosened out some rulings on the property. Property stocks in Singapore rally. I think will happen in Malaysia soon. Okay, I don't know when. Look at construction here. Can you see here? 8% growth. Not my number, no. When is the number? No. 8% growth. You're not aware. Share with you. The rest 4%. All manufacturing, export base with cheaper ringgit will do well. 75% of manufacturing are all export base. Will do well. Okay? Will continue to do well. As I mentioned to you, The only problem in Malaysia is that the recent Pentagon report mentioned to you that not enough affordable home. Okay? And compared to increase in household more than actually the completion of new home, affordable home, not enough. That's why I expect more measures coming in to build affordable homes. And you can see the growth of the houses prices actually higher than the household income. Okay, that's why as a result you cannot buy. Okay, but does not mean that the property cannot go up. Why? My view is a very simple reason. Even though we have oversupply, okay, but if you look through this diagram, show to you that we are cheapest in this region. That's why a lot of big event, seminar, whatever, they come here. That's why become attractive. You bring ringgit even more attractive. You even lower than Manila, Hanoi, Jakarta. Okay? Okay? In terms of monthly rental. Then, look at this country. How can we, Ho Chi Minh City, higher than us? See? That's why cannot be too negative. Of course, we do have one big problem. The office supply coming up a lot, especially in Bandar Malaysia. Okay? The Bandar Malaysia, the Sungai Bersih there? Yes, a lot. Pun Rasa, Shinj, Bandar Malaysia, yes, a lot. Now already have oversupply already. KL already have this issue. I think take time to absorb it. But residential property, condominium, all this, I think should not be a problem. Because among weaker ringgit is actually an attraction to foreigner. Okay? If you travel to Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh, okay, and you compare to KL, you still ultimately KL better. Okay, infrastructures. I travel to Hanoi, pollution quite bad. Okay, I don't like it. Okay, I'm from Penang. I still like Penang. You're not aware about plantation. Why I think plantations will go up? Because of this. Can you see the new planting? Coming down. Plantations take 7 years for the tree to mature. The first 2 years, 2 years later, the trees start to give yield, but yield is low. Okay? But if you look at the past few years, the new planting is coming down. Okay? Last few years been coming down. And given the demand is getting higher, and right now, the world today, oil and fats, CPO accounted about, I think, 60%. So the main one is still the CPO. So with a higher demand, I think CPO price will stay above 3,000, about 3,005 level. Okay? Why 3,005 levels? Because of I expect ringgit to be strengthened. Okay? People ask me what to think of Sing dollar. I say that 1 or 2 years later, you will see ringgit versus Sing dollar below 3. Okay? Ringgit to be continue to strengthen. Overall, Malaysia's GDP growth is higher than Singapore. And Singapore has one big problem. If you look through the MAS, the Monetary Authority of Singapore, they want to have a bigger Sing dollar too high now. Okay? Replantings, you see the mature tree is actually trending increase, but increase at a lower rate. Not only in Indonesia, Malaysia also the same. Increase at a slower rate. Okay? And plantation is not, you want to increase the yield. Once the tree matured, means matured, no. You know what I say? Matured means matured already, cannot increase the yield anymore. So from tree, when they 7 years to 18 years, the tree matured means matured. For example, people ask me what is actually matured? Matured means, for example, you have a layer farm, one day, 1 million egg. 1 million egg means 1 million egg per day. They will produce 1 million egg. This layer farm. Then, for example, then you want to have higher eggs, then can you talk to the chicken tomorrow? Can or not? The chicken will mention to you, siao. 1 million egg per day means 1 million egg per day lah. Meaning to say, same as the cocoa palm oil. You cannot increase it overnight lah, no. Even though the new planting takes 7 years for the tree to mature, or 7 years, no. So I said to you, the trend now, that's why I'm very bullish about CPO. Okay, will go higher, and this round will go beyond 4,000. I don't know when. Will go higher. Okay, once the demand go up high speed, higher oil prices, demand will grow higher, and the new planting is slowing down. You will see the CPO price will jump very high. Okay. This one share with you copper price. Okay, that's why I mentioned to you the plantations for telecommunications. People ask me about telecommunications. My view here is actually, I ask you, your telephone bill, Maxis bill, TM bill remain the same, right? How many months remain the same, right? Okay, so if you buy all this DG, all this, my view here is actually, I don't think it will go up. Okay, you just get the yield. Technology will continue to grow higher. Okay, you look at Unisem, all this will continue to grow higher. The Apple will continue to come up with new product, all these new technologies, so continue to grow higher. Okay, that's why recently all related digital all move higher. Yes, technology will go higher. When the economy getting higher, technology one of the sectors will go higher first. Does not share with you the plantations. Steel, does not share with you here. Copper price. These are actually very leading indicators. When you see the copper price go higher, steel will go higher. All the metal will go higher. Okay. U-turn already. Okay. Then just not share with you oil and gas. See, oil and gas. Okay. Oil and gas counters. Okay. My view here is actually, people say, 50, now the how about shale oil? I say, I worry still oil. Their costs break even at 50 level, unless the oil prices stabilize at 60 levels. And these OPEC and non-OPEC members cut in the oil, the production is serious one. I mean, no doubt it's for 6 months, but serious. And my view is may extend further. So they will likely want to see the oil prices to be 60, 70 level. So your petrol price, I said to you already, $3-4. Okay, can. Don't feel sad, get from stock market. People like us never worry about a higher petrol price one. To us, $3 not enough. Enough or not? Not enough. Increase to $4 Because if you increase petrol price to $4, stock market will go even higher. You understand or not? Higher inflation to stock market will go even higher. You look at your Nestle products, your Nescafe, your Milo, you look at your Hapsing biscuit, all higher. Don't talk about this, talk about you go to the teh tarik, one teh ice. Recently, sugar increased by 10 cents, right? Your teh tarik also increased by 10 cents. But that one is actually 10 cents per kilo. Per cup also increased by 10 cents. That's why all profit margin getting higher. They say pass to you, man. You no choice. That's why I say to you, remember today's seminar that you learn something new. Never cut expenses. No money get from stock market. Stock market is the place to make money, not to lose money. Okay? Hantam kuat-kuat. Okay? I say to you, Japan going to organize Olympics in 2020. Japanese, they normally will do things earlier. So between 2019, 2020, a lot of housing infrastructure already fully built already. Meaning to say, here, can you see the Japan housing prices? My view here is actually timber price will go up higher. No doubt timber recently got some negative news, but I expect timber price will go higher. Once the Japan housing prices continue to grow higher, this one is actually a very leading indicator. Okay, I expect timber price to go higher. And our timber stocks, in terms of valuation, very cheap now. Not expensive at all. Can or not? Very cheap. Many. Okay? Share with you the stuff. The shipping index, you do have a shipping stock, some shipping stocks. Not expensive. Okay? Yeah. So already share with you. Alright, guys, and timber. Okay? That's all my presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Ooi. We remain, Mr. Ooi here. Any questions
Q&A time.
to Mr. Ooi?
If you ask me outside the room, I need to charge you advisory fee. Okay? Feel free to ask me any question. I can answer. Any question? Okay, feel free. Yes. Yes, yeah.
So we thank you for such an enlightening session. I would like to ask about gold.
Yes.
I'm a fan of gold.
Yeah.
You mentioned that the metal prices are going up.
Yes.
But my gut feeling is that gold will be going opposite direction, going south.
Yeah.
And but the confusing signals coming is that gold is priced in US dollar, and Trump wants US dollar to go down. While on March 15, when they hiked the interest rate, interestingly the US dollar went down the day after that. And the USD, the yen currency pair is not heading up at the moment in time. So what is your take on the price of gold in relation to the US dollar and the USD Japanese yen currency pair?
Trump wants to have a weaker US dollars. Okay, I think he mentioned many times already. Okay. Second point. In year 2000, please check year 2000 gold prices. At that time, gold prices only 200 US dollars. At 1002, very high. Okay, at 1002. My view here, gold will come down to below 1000. Okay, I'm sharing with you purely from the technical perspective. Okay, and just I'll share with you the US gold seen as a safe haven, something like US Treasury bond. So as US Treasury bond higher, gold prices will go higher. That means higher means the yield come down. Okay, at the moment the yield, the US Treasury bond going to all the way up. From the current level 2% will go up to 3, 4, 5%. That's why our Malaysian bond yield will also go up the same. That's why Malaysian interest rate will go up. Because if you the Fed rates at 3%, means the bond yield will go up to maybe 4, 5, and then Malaysian government bond will go even higher. So that's why you ask me in that 2 years down the road, gold will come down very low. How low? I don't know. I think maybe 1,000, lower than 1,000. For me, 800 possible. Okay. Of course, people look at each time the US dollar down, people will move to Japanese yen. Okay. Okay.
Any more questions?
Yes.
Good afternoon, Mr. Ooi. Just now you were saying that the copper price will be going up.
Yep.
And copper is belong to hard commodities, right?
It's actually highly used in industrial production, in the industrial. So when you see the copper price moving up, means that global industrial production is expanding really.
So are you telling us that the commodity now is at the bottom level already?
Already turning up already. Metal commodity, you must look at individual commodities. For metal, the leading indicator is copper. You done already. That's all share with you. Okay? That's all mentioned to you. Okay? You done already. So for others, just like oil, all this, also you done already. The oil no longer selling at 26, also U-turn already. Natural gas also U-turn already. Okay? So it depends on individuals. CPO price, no, soybean, all this already moving up. Okay? So in general, actually moving up higher. So commodity, you need to look at individual commodities. If you look at want to look at commodity from the index perspective, the Goldman Sachs index, 40% is actually come from oil. So the most leading among the commodity is still based on oil prices.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yes.
Good morning, Mr. Ooi. My name is David. Thank you very much for such an enlightening talk. You are one of the more enlightening speakers I've encountered for a long time. Yeah. And
sharing with you all facts.
yeah, understood. I've got one question. Since you talk about bond yields in Malaysia and so on and so forth. Since the last general election a few years ago, some of us have been tracking the foreign money into our local equities. And we have seen net outflow of up to about 30 over billion ringgit since then. Although in the last couple of months it has spiked up. Coming out, right? So I'd like to have your view in this regard. In reference to what you talk about, the Malaysian bonds is going to go out. So is there a risk of the money changing in hands across the different asset classes? Thank you.
Of course, possible that Malaysia government bond, those investing the bond fund, they may switch to equity fund. That's possible. Okay. So given that kind of scenario, some of the long-term bond fund will switch to short-term bond fund so that to hedge against the higher interest rates. Okay. Some may sell down and move to equity. Possible. Just now share with you the valuations. If you look carefully, valuations like these type of valuations, okay. Foreigner definitely will come back to Malaysia. Okay? Foreigner will come back to Malaysia. Because we're not expensive. Okay? And we are expanding. Okay? Put politics aside. Every country definitely have their own problem. You go to Indonesia, have an Indonesia problem, Thailand also Thailand problem. Okay? Anytime you call for election in Thailand, red forever win, yellow cannot win. Why? Yellow is the one don't like Thaksin because it complains Thaksin corruption. Red is actually who are the red one? Urban mean the rural area. Rural area, those kampong people, they're all Yingluck supporter, no? So you have 10 times call election in Thailand, 10 times red will win. Same thing Malaysia. We are ASEAN country, rural area. So come back here. You put politics aside, they're all the same. Meaning to say, just like when our market dropped to 1,005 level, bond yield spiked up to 4%, and ringgit dropped to 4.5 in September 2015. At that time, you have your birthday fall. Okay, so Templeton asked their client to buy Malaysian government bond because from their perspective, Malaysia is very safe. You must understand, from foreigner perspective, they don't care. They know Malaysia very safe. You look through right now, all are quite bullish about Malaysia. I said to you, put politics aside. Every country have their own problem, political problem. To them, they want stability. So I believe if they count this kind of valuations and we are lower than US, they will come back to Malaysia and China. That's why they're coming to Malaysia. That's why every week now it's coming to Malaysia. And I said to you, the sell down on the US Treasury bond, where they put the money? All US stock market. Some of them they put in Asia Pacific. Why? We have higher growth compared to US.
So in your opinion, the recent spike up in volume
Just the beginning. 2014, the peak of trading volume is 13 billion. Sekarang 45 billion sahaja. Long way to go. This is called Wama. Wama session only, you're already scared. Look at all the past rally. The peak will always higher than the previous peak. If previous peak is 13 billion, that means the next peak will be roughly 20 billion. When everyone's so excited, that's taxi driver, all talk of stocks. Then no stock to buy. I will sell my stock to rescue the country. See people like me, oh, you're just waiting this only to happen. Oh, you happily sell the oil failure. Okay.
One question from here.
Mr. Kakilang. Penang. Okay, I want to ask regarding biodiesel. The industry seems to be very depressing because of the continuously increase in CPO price. And your view is very bullish on CPO. But this will be like medium term, right? Not short term. Because currently, based on the last few weeks, BOC, Dow Ministry is saying that the prices are 2008 or something going lower and lower. You know? So you are pretty bullish on that. So it's a bit contradictory in that sense. Yeah. If you can share a view. Just biodiesel, the industry is not picking up. You know?
If I'm not mistaken, Indonesia, the biodiesel, they actually,
Yeah, we've got Tamina. Yeah.
I mean, it's actually increasing. I think the mix is actually increasing. So I expect the demand, I mean the mix for biodiesel, okay, with the CPO, I think will go up. So given that kind of scenario, if you look at Indonesia right now, the biodiesel is actually, production is actually growing up. So with that kind of scenario, with the demand of the CPO plus the biodiesel, ultimately CPO price will go up higher. Will go up higher.
The effect of the weather, El Nino or La Nina.
Yes, no doubt, yes. This year, my view is actually more towards the demand will go up very high. If you look at the trend of the China, they actually look at the difference between soybean and the CPO. Okay, I think they are not importing on our CPO because of the gap between the soybean and the CPO. I think it's actually going to come back. The increase in the demand from China. China play around once whichever have the gap, because soybean always higher than the CPO. So if I say gap narrowing, then they buy CPO. They don't buy they buy soybean, they don't buy CPO. Okay.
And also coming back to China, with Donald Trump taking back a lot of jobs back to the United States, it means that the factory output from China will be less, right? So how will it spark the global industrialization, like increasing copper price and all that? Yeah.
Ultimately, your Apple phone, not for now how much? 4,000, 5,000. Maybe later on we'll go up to 6,000, 8,000 because we all produce in the US. Okay, so ultimately you still buy from Huawei, Oppo, Xiaomi. Okay. My key question, key part here. Let me share with you. In Penang, I know one handphone telecommunication dealers. Is recently, last few years expanding on the Xiaomi, Huawei. I said, why? Oh, it says now the trend is actually a lot of people like Xiaomi, Huawei. Then I said, you use Xiaomi or Huawei? No, Apple. So you see a handphone dealer selling Huawei, Oppo, all this, but he used Apple. Same like me. You ask me, ultimately, Apple phone will go up very high. Okay? Those can afford will buy Apple. Those cannot will go for the lower one. Okay? Ultimately, Apple price will go up very high. Okay? But people like me, what is 6,000? 8,000 is okay. You get from stock market. I said to you, young traders per month 1 million. What is few thousand higher? Sorry. Okay? Key thing here is actually no doubt factory will move, some will move to US, especially when they cut tax, especially those Intel, Apple sitting with a lot of cash, all will move to US. So of course to spur US economy. That's why I said to you, Donald Trump will be remembered as a great president. US will grow higher, but does not mean all will move to US. Okay, because the cost higher. Ultimately, people have a choice nowadays. In fact, some factories actually already moved to India. Okay, moved to India. Like Japan, some factory moved. China production cost is higher. That's why you see China coming into Malaysia. Okay, some actually Malaysia is cheaper already. Okay, so don't worry. And China is actually moving towards like US. the country is actually depends on consumer spending. Okay?
Other question about that?
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Ooi.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would like to ask you a very important question.
Yeah.
Which stock pick that you
Oh,
think
this one.
everybody also
So this
curious?
one, they never pay for the stock picks now.
That's why everybody asked me. I just asking.
Already mentioned to you already a banking stock already.
Which like you say banking, finance, and timber.
Ah, yeah.
those things. They can give more narrow down banking
Ah.
stock that you
Then
can.
read Kenaga research. No? They cover 100 old top stocks over there. Okay. Key thing here is actually read more research report. Okay. Key thing here is actually you need to invest on it. Okay. People like me, let me share with you. People like me, I'm a licensed investment advisor by SC. Okay, I buy any transaction need to report SC. Okay, I bought all in during 2007, 2005 level. Since then until now, no trading. Okay, I hunt down penny stocks. I just want to mention the name. You asked me, forget already. Later on. I just want to mention the name. Then you mention to me that. Okay. Maybe for a while, I don't recall.
So maybe just give us some your stock pick, a few names.
Banking stocks, I said to you, banking stocks. I think some moving up already.
And for the technology ones.
I'm not too sure about technology. Okay, because people like me, I bought Unistem at very low level. Now, I think something to me. I think timber, I think people like Dan. A lot of research recommend Dan. Dan. No. People like me, I go for percentage gain. I hunt down quat. I silent one. Okay, you don't follow me. I'm high risk taker. People like me, in out market all the time, long short futures. So you ask me, people, I'm high risk taker. I buy penny stocks. Okay, make what? Okay. Move on. Okay, Ken.
Meanwhile, we appreciate that everyone can spend some time to complete the feedback form. Okay, so that we can plan our future.
Thank you very much.